Most people think they're just undisciplined. They blame themselves. They say things like, I'm lazy, I have no willpower, or I just can't stick to anything. But what if I told you this? You don't have a discipline problem. You have a brain problem, and your brain is doing exactly what it was designed to do. In this video, I'm going to show you the real psychological reasons you keep losing discipline, why motivation never lasts, and how to finally make your brain work with you instead of against you. And if you stay until the end, I'll give you a simple 3-step framework you can start using today to rebuild your discipline, even if you feel completely stuck right now. Welcome to Beyond the Mind, a psychology-based self-improvement channel where we don't just tell you to work harder or grind more. We go underneath all of that, to your identity, your habits, and the way your brain is actually wired. Over the next few minutes, you'll learn why your brain fights discipline, how dopamine secretly controls your behavior, why your self-image keeps pulling you back, and how to build discipline that doesn't depend on motivation. Let's start with the first uncomfortable truth. Your brain is built to avoid effort. It doesn't care about your goals. It cares about one thing: survival with the least possible effort. That means it constantly asks, what's the easiest option? What gives me the fastest reward? How can I avoid discomfort? So when you say, I'm going to wake up early, I'm going to work out, I'm going to study for 3 hours, your brain compares that to scrolling on your phone, snacking, watching Netflix, doing nothing. And of course, those options feel safer and easier right now. Your brain isn't evil. It's just following an ancient rule. Conserve energy, avoid pain, seek quick reward. Discipline fails when you try to fight this rule with sheer willpower. But this rule wouldn't be a problem on its own until we add something else on top of it: dopamine. And that's where things get messy. Dopamine is often called the pleasure chemical, but that's not quite true. Dopamine is about anticipation. It's what pushes you toward something. Every time you open social media, get a notification, start a new video, or refresh your feed, you're teaching your brain that quick, easy hits of dopamine are everywhere. So imagine this. On one side, you have long-term goals, hard work, and delayed gratification. On the other side, you have instant notifications, infinite scroll, easy entertainment, snacks, games, escape. You're not weak, you're outnumbered. Your discipline isn't disappearing because you're broken. It's disappearing because your dopamine system is constantly being hijacked by everything around you. And the more your brain gets used to instant rewards, the more painful long-term effort feels. But even if you manage to reduce your dopamine triggers, there's still something deeper that can destroy your discipline from the inside out: your identity. If deep down you believe, I always mess things up, I'm not a disciplined person, I never finish what I start, your brain will do everything it can to keep that story true. This is called identity consistency. Your mind wants your behavior to match who you believe you are. If your goals and your identity conflict, identity almost always wins. So when you try to act like the productive person, the athlete, or the focused student, but your identity is still the lazy one, the procrastinator, the unfit one, your brain treats your new behavior as something temporary and uncomfortable. It's like wearing someone else's clothes. You can keep them on for a while, but eventually you want to return to what feels like you. This is why you stick to a new routine for a week, then something happens, and suddenly you're back where you started. It's not random. Your identity pulled you back. So now we have 3 forces working against you: a brain that avoids effort, a dopamine system that loves instant gratification, and an identity that doesn't match your goals. No wonder discipline feels impossible. But once you understand these forces, you can start using them instead of fighting them. And that's where the 3-step framework comes in. Instead of trying to be disciplined, You're going to design a life where discipline becomes the default. Step 1, shrink the starting point. Most people fail because they make the first step too big. I'll go to the gym 6 days a week. I'll work for 3 hours straight. I'll meditate for 30 minutes every morning. Your brain sees that and says, nope, too much pain, too much effort. So it resists, negotiates, and delays. Instead, make your starting point so small your brain can't argue with it. 5 push-ups, 3 minutes of writing, 1 page of reading, 5 minutes of focused work. You're not trying to get results with that tiny action. You're doing something more important. You're training your identity to say, I am the kind of person who shows up. And once you show up, continuing becomes much easier. Step 2, reduce your dopamine chaos. You don't have to quit everything, but you do need to reduce the constant bombardment. That means turning off non-essential notifications, keeping your phone in another room while working, not starting your day with social media, and giving your brain quiet time. The goal isn't to be perfect. The goal is to make discipline the easier choice. When your brain isn't being overstimulated all day, boring, focused work stops feeling like torture. Step 3, rewrite your identity consciously. This is the part almost nobody does. You have to start telling your brain a new story. Instead of repeating, I'm lazy, I always fail, or I'm not disciplined for Chan, you begin saying, I'm becoming someone who does what they said they'd do. I'm the kind of person who shows up even when it's uncomfortable. I'm learning to be disciplined one small action at a time. It'll feel fake at first. That's normal. Your old identity will fight back. But identities aren't fact. They are stories that got repeated until you believe them. If a story can be installed, it can be replaced. Tiny actions plus new stories equals identity shift. And identity shift equals natural discipline. Before we wrap up, try this quick exercise. Think of one area of your life where you keep losing discipline. Maybe your fitness, your work, your studies, your sleep, or your phone use. Now ask yourself 3 questions. What is the smallest possible action I can take today in that area? What is one dopamine source I can temporarily reduce to make this easier? And what is one sentence that describes the identity I want to move toward? Write them down, not in your head, on paper. That's the moment your discipline stops being a vague wish and starts becoming a real psychological process. You don't keep losing discipline because you're weak. You lose it because your brain, your dopamine system, and your identity are all wired in a way that fights your goals. But that wiring isn't permanent. If you want more videos that help you understand your mind and give you practical tools to rewire your habits, identity, and discipline from the inside out, consider subscribing. In the next video, we're going to break down 3 hidden habits that quietly destroy your life without you even noticing them. You don't want to miss that. I'll see you there.